Yo, what is going on, guys? It is TheSkilledElite here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling the story of the time I got chased by a dog. So this story takes place about 5 years ago when I was in grade 5. To give a bit of the background around the story, I was a newspaper delivery boy, so I delivered all the newspapers in my neighborhood. So when you're a newspaper delivery person, it's pretty awesome when you're in grade 5 because you get all this extra money that you can spend on candy and all this other stuff. So if you're in grade 5 and you have a newspaper route, it's awesome because you have all this money that you can spend, and it's not too hard. It's it takes about 30 minutes to do the paper route, or at least mine took about 30 minutes anyways. And everything on my route was perfectly fine. It wasn't too long. It just took 30 minutes out of my day, and I got all this extra spending money. Except there was one issue with my paper route, and this one house had this one humongous dog, and it would just sit on its driveway and bark at me every time I went to go put the paper on the door. Yeah, I was always so terrified to just bring the paper to this house, and I'd always have to go get my mom to go do it for me because I was just scared I was gonna get attacked or something. And unfortunately, my fears came true one day. Now, I actually didn't get attacked, but I feel like if I was a bit slower, I would have definitely gotten bit or something like that. Because this dog wasn't too nice. I'm pretty sure it was like a Rottweiler or that kind of dog. But yeah, our neighborhood, we definitely knew all about this dog. It had all these problems with barking at people and just the neighbors didn't really take care of it too. So one day I was just doing my paper route, and of course I was terrified because I had to go to the house again. And this time I actually didn't see the dog, so I was very thankful that the dog wasn't there today. But oh, I was very wrong. I was indeed very wrong about that. You see, they had a trailer on their lawn. Oh my, this one guy. But you see, they had a trailer on their lawn, and underneath that trailer, their dog was actually sleeping. So I had no idea that this Rottweiler, crazy dog was sleeping under the trailer. So I just walked right up and put the paper on the doorstep. And everything was fine. I walked up there, put the paper on the doorstep, and I was about to walk away. I didn't look where I was going, and I stepped on its toy. It was like a squeaky toy, and I stepped on it, and it made a really loud noise. So yeah, the dog toy squeaked, and I was just standing there still because I was terrified. And I heard it start growling underneath the trailer. And at this time in my life, I was actually terrified of dogs for some reason, even though I'd had no bad experiences with them besides this one. I just was terrified of dogs. So we've actually just gotten into a new game, and I sort of actually forget where I was in the story. Now I remember. It was when I was saying I was scared of dogs. So yeah, I've actually never had a bad experience with dogs, ever when I was younger. I don't know why I was so scared of them. Probably because, when they would bark, I wouldn't be aware of them there, then it would just terrify me. So I just hear the dog growling under, and I can hear its collar start shaking, which means it's starting to crawl out from under the trailer. And at this point, I was just absolutely terrified. I dropped my little newspaper bucket thing, and I just started running. I started running as fast as I could, and this dog, it came out of the trailer. I turned around, and I just saw it, crawl out of the trailer, and then it just started running after me. And I was just running out of that cul-de-sac. I ran so fast. So as I was running as fast as I could in my house, I saw my mom in her car. She was driving into our driveway because she just got home from work. And she saw me getting chased by this humongous dog. And she's a lot scarier than dogs that I am. So she was just freaking out. She sees me getting chased. And then she opens the car door, and I run right inside of the car door. And we're sitting in this car, and the dog, it stopped chasing me at this point because it just got bored of me, I guess. So then after that, I just, after the dog left, we went inside my house, and we called the people because we actually knew them. And we just told them the whole story of how I got chased by their dog, and they apologized. They said it would never happen again. Even though it sort of happened again, it wasn't too bad. They were out there, and they saw it starting to come towards me, and then they called it back. I was terrified of dogs after that. I'm not so much terrified of dogs as much, because, I have my own dog, but I am not as scared of dogs as I used to be because I have my own. And that is the story of how I got chased by the humongous dog that my neighbors owned. Now that I'm remembering the story more, it definitely was a Rottweiler. Shortly after that, I actually quit papers because we were moving. But lesson to anyone with newspaper routes out there, if there's a house with a dog and it could chase after you, just don't give them a paper. If they complain, just say your dog was guarding your house and you couldn't get up to it. Because if they miss a paper for one day, it's not the end of the world. So guys, that's actually the story of how I got chased by my neighbor's dog. If you like videos like this, I just talk about my past experiences, please make sure to comment down below and leave a like so I know you guys want more. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. That's been TheSkilledElite, and thanks for watching.